tree in their spawn point, and attacking them from this door here. Well, last night in game, I had 2 wolf spiders up underneath here, and I kind of snuck in as close as I felt comfortable, and I stuck in some spike strips. Now, I don't know if the second one, when I came in this morning, there was only 1. And I don't know if the second one committed Harry Carry on the spike strips, but the second one ran, the one that was still in here ran over, and unfortunately I was not recording at that moment, but ran over and got damaged a few times on the spike strips, and then ran off until I actually stepped inside the door, and then he came back. But by that time he was at enough health, so his second trip across the spike strips killed him. And I'm looking at the damage on these, and wolf spiders do quite a bit of damage, so I mean, this could have been damage from the one that just walked across them, or it could be remnant damage from the first one that was in here. But anyway, I came in this morning and the second wolf spider was gone. I have no idea where he went, so I can only assume, because they've never gotten out of here before, I can only assume that he killed himself somehow, or she killed herself. But I haven't gone to check around the tree yet to see, so we're going to do that here in a moment. My main reason for coming in here was to see if these were done, which they are. Alright, that looks like it. And this time I'm going to, and I've only got the 1 spoiled meat. But I'm going to put mushrooms in both, as opposed to toadstools in one. So I'm still curious as to where that second wolf spider went to. So let's go, let's check, let's empty out my pack first. And I think I've got enough spider parts. What do you think? Alright. Get my gear back in its rightful positions, and that looks like it. So and I'll worry about getting my going back, and I'll worry about getting my grinders going later. Right now, we're going to take a trip around the tree and see if we've got any wolf spiders on the loose in the usual locations. And you know, typically they sleep during the day. And the one place that I have found them sleeping on a regular basis, on a fairly regular basis, is right here in this little cut. And I don't see any. So I have to, the fact that I don't see him running around the tree, or her, I have to assume that he killed himself, or she killed herself on the spike strips. I don't know. Don't ask me why they repair the mods in there with a repair tool in my back. But See, there's another dandelion, or I believe that's a dandelion that refuses to grow back, and I don't know why. Is it because it's too close to the wall? I have some under my walkways. If you've watched my earlier videos, you know I've got walkways running across the yard in various positions. That is why I'm saving up my. I've only got about just over 1,000 left to go, about 1080 raw science to collect before I can get my zip lines. I was able to afford them once before, but I chose the fortified. I chose to expend my raw science on fortified bases. So we're gonna make a full trip around the tree here and just make sure we're not spotting a wolf spider. Because, you know, by all means, I don't know every single little nook and cranny that they could possibly sleep in. But I know the usual places, the usual suspects. But as long as I keep them trapped underneath that tree, I never see wolf spiders running around the tree. Ever. Orb weavers, yes. But never wolf spiders, because their spawn point is blocked off, and until today they've never gotten out. And I don't think he got out. I really do believe that he's I really do believe that he's committed harry-carry on those spike strips. He couldn't stand the indoor pressure of being on lockdown. If there's anything in there, I've never been in that direction. And there's the other door. But typically, and again, this may not be the rule, but this has just been my experience. Typically, they go out that big entrance that's unfinished, and none of those are damaged. By the way, I ran over to each door and checked each one, and none of them have damage. The only damage is the spike strip. So. But I am not seeing any signs of wolf spiders. Now, it could be that if he did escape, he may have just hauled ass and went to another section of the yard. And I do still see them in other sections of the yard, like near the action figurehead. Let's just take a gander down in this hole.
There, and move.
Oh, see, I thought this was. Let me get out of here. I don't have my ant armor on, so I'm not going to chance run into an anthill. I really thought that was just a hole that led to the other side of that route. So that's something worth exploring. And most of my orb weavers have all respawned, so they're all lined back up along that post and running around in the garden. So, yeah, I don't see any wolf spiders around the tree. You're in the wrong part of town, girl. Well, why didn't you follow me up here? Come on, man. Don't get scared. Oh, you did follow me up here. So for those of you who have seen some of my other videos before, you know, I'm not very exciting. But for those of you who have seen my other videos, I don't need, or even the beginning of this video, in fact, I don't need spider parts by any means. So I don't bother, and I don't need aphid honeydew. I've got tons of that crap too. Let's go free this little aphid. Come on, dude. Really? We're not going to be right in it to break it. Good lord, buddy. There you go. Now go keep leaving honeydew. And that's one I just recently cut, so that one has to grow back. I'm not worried about that one. But I can only assume that Mr. Wolf Spider has, yeah, I'm going to go kill her too. I don't mind them running around out in the garden and whatever, but when you start getting a little close to home, it's time to die. Alright, let's get a drink of water. I know I've got a full canteen here, but
That tastes really good.
let me get my prepared tool and go fix those spike strips up underneath there. Again, I should have done that while I was under there, but, well, you know, I'm 50 years old, so I'm... Come on, dude, really? And I'm just still really curious as to, I mean, did he really just keep going back and forth over the spike strip and die? I mean, it was just the night before. I don't know how long it takes for their remains to decompose and be re-ingested by Mother Nature, but like I said, I looked in here, there were 2 in here, I went up, went to sleep, and came back, and like 3 in-game hours later, and the second one was gone. So I'm still going to be on the lookout as I traverse the area. I don't know where their other spawn points might be. You know what? Let me check. Yeah, both those spike strips need repaired also. That's the one thing about spike strips, is when you put them down in a known area. Hey, he's moonwalking. When you put them down in a known area, you're constantly having to repair them. Yeah, you 2 ladies were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But that's good for the weevil and aphid population. And I can tell you this, I don't know how long it takes for ants to start investigating an area again or respawning in an area again, but I have not seen an ant around this section of the castle for quite some time. Oh, wrong. Alright, let me look at my dandelion tuft is still decent. Let's drop that web off over here. And I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed in the torch cloth. make a quick little save. And let's just take another gander out this side of the tree for little Mr. Wolf Spider or Miss Wolf Spider. And I have seen orb weavers. I haven't seen, since I've killed them off in this area over here. Hey, I need that ladybug. Since I've killed them off in this area over here, I have not seen orb weavers at all over here. They've all been spawning over there in that general direction. Yeah, I thought I was going to be able to jump back up there. I was wrong. I'm going to die right here. Watch. Watch me die. Where the hell did she go? Are you kidding? What the hell just happened? Hello? Did anybody else see that? Are you kidding me? What in the... What the freaking frack? And the sad thing is I can reload and she won't be here anymore. Even though I saved up on that log with her down here, every time I have saved the game and gone reloaded it, whatever I was attacking is gone. And she's not. She's way too fat to hide behind that husky weed, so I don't know what just happened. Oh, she's still there. Good. Okay, that was better. What was that? Her death knell? And yeah, I'm still keeping one eye out for any potential escaped wolf spiders. And again, or weavers as well. Just because I haven't seen them over here for a while doesn't mean that they won't make their way back over here eventually. Especially since I keep killing them on the other side of the yard too. So now that it's nope, still no nothing. So I guess I'm going to go with Mr. Wolf Spider committed Harry Carey on the spike strip. He is definitely not down there. And he or she is not in any of the usual places. Then again, maybe he decided, hey, it's time to pack up and leave town. We got to be somewhere else. This is being trapped under this tree is too much for me. And I have seen orb weavers, and I think I mentioned this in an earlier video, glitch and be stuck in that little knot of root right there. I mean, I don't think he could have climbed over that wall. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do, but I decided to get little close to the ground. I've seen them be glitched into this little knot here when I first started coming over in this area, but that's been a while. That's like over 200 hours of gameplay ago. Alright, I think I can safely conclude that Mr. Wolf Spider has died by his own hand on the spike strip under the tree. So let's go ahead and save this. And I have a glitch in my game, and I don't know if anybody else has this. If you've got this too, please comment, let me know down below. I've got an email into support, and I've sent them a video of it. But every second time I load my game, the game creates a logout save. I thought it had something to do with falling damage. Alright, we look clear, so we're going to just cut through here. Almost forgot about those spike strips. Alright. Let's go drop off some bug parts. Now that's funny. I left out of here with 58 arrows. And I love it when I find extra ones. And at some point I will finish my deck. To catch that afternoon sun, but not today. Alright, it's nighttime. Let's go rest up. Let's get our beauty sleep in. Breakfast.
Hydration is the key to performance.
Water. And while I'm thinking about it, let me grab my other. You know, as nice as the spiral staircase looks, I hate it. I hate running up and down it. Where's it at? Over here. Oh, it's in the food chest. Let's take that second canteen with us and my other water container at the other end of the garden run there. Alright, I got both canteens are full. Wow, that was weird. So I'm gonna take a stroll through the garden here. Okay, I'm gonna take a stroll above the garden here. And I'm gonna keep an eye out for wolf spiders along the way. I've never actually seen them in the garden. I'm not saying that. Let me rephrase that. I don't remember ever seeing them in the garden. I mean, it's quite possible. I mean, I've got over 210 hours of gameplay, so, you know, and I still have found things that I have yet to discover. So, and in case you have not seen these before, let me back up just a little bit here. I have the Orb Weaver's favorite little crossing. There's one here where they like to cross off into the garden. Yeah, I've got that double wall off. And I was down there earlier and checked it out, and there's no damage to it, so they're okay with it apparently. And then the second one in this section of the garden wall is here. And that's double walled off there as well. And occasionally you will see an Orb Weaver sitting here with such a forlorn look on their face. because they can't get in the car. So there's another ladybug. It's funny, I don't need the quest anymore, and they're everywhere. When I needed the quest, I had to go all the hell and back to find one. And now I'm seeing them like all the time. So I do need to get down there and clear out some more of the grass underneath this, but I'm not worried about that today. Let's see how many aphids I've captured over here. I'm not quite certain how they're getting up here, but at last count there were 2, and there apparently still only 2. And they're not eating. I'm throwing them. I leave bowls of slurry down, and somehow they're finding their way up here. Is that Mr. Bombardier Beetle? Has he finally respawned? Oh, he's glitched into the rock. Check. Did you see his feet there? Yeah, see him right there? He's glitched in the rock. And the only way to get him out of there is to kill him, that I know of. Okay, this one's done. Let's bring this over here so pieces of... Look, now they're eating it. What the hell? Oh, one of them, you know what, I probably kicked him. There's one right there. And there's the third one over there. So yeah, I probably kicked him. Or they kicked him. I've seen them kick him too. Make sure there's no more bowls of slurry. What was that? An orb weaver? Sounds like an orb weaver. Alright, there's that. And this is why I came over here with to replenish my supply. Go on. Be free. Jump off. Oh, you little bastard. Well, let's go see what food has spawned over here by the soda can. Looks like a cookie. Yeah, that's an orb weaver. Time to die. Right up the old poop chute. Yeah. Whatever's clever. Back there, dude. Where does he go? Oh, there he is. You're not pulling me over that side of the world, Weaver. And that ain't gonna happen. Alright, let's make a quick little save here. I always use Bombardier Beetle parts for repairing my insect axe. Now let's go back over here and collect my arrows. Be on the lookout for any soldier ants because I'm not wearing my ant armor. And if I start killing one of them, I'm going to have to kill them all. Really, dude? Why? Really? And I hate it. That big old cookie. Same thing with a hot dog. Big, huge ass cookie, big, huge ass hot dog, and you get 2 little chunks out of it. I mean, I can understand if you had to fight the ants or compete with the ants to get pieces of it, but for it to only drop 2 altogether, how'd you get out here? Oh, I left the door open, didn't I? No, the door's closed. Get off my hill.
Middle call, sir.
Alright, anyway. Look, there's another. How did you 2 get out here? Oh, you're 2 different ones. I see. Okay. Oh, you missed. Oh, that's so funny when they do that. Oh, poor guy. He must have died when he fell. Maybe the slurry killed him. Only 1 slurry left. So what have I got now? 4, 5 aphids running around here. There's another one down here. Yeah, forget it. I'll just leave the door open. They can come and go as they please. I'm not trying to catch pets anyway. I'm trying to catch dinner. What? I didn't even realize he was a pet. That's hilarious. If I can pet him and he's dead. Good boy. You're such a good boy. I didn't even realize I had one as a pet. Now how come my one for my Weevil doesn't have? How come the one for my Weevil doesn't have How are these guys pets? I didn't get any notification that they were pets. I mean, they never showed up on my status screen as pets. Okay, you're obviously not a pet. You're obviously not a pet. Alright. And of course it falls through to the ground. Alright, the whole point of my killing them was I'm going to store their little bodies here. And let them spoil. To use them as fertilizer. And I didn't even realize I had. Alright, well, you know what? and set up a little memorial over here for him. That's too funny. Where did you come from, dude? Oh, you bastard. I think that one that jumped on the bouncy web, I want to move that out towards the middle. Because that, he died after he jumped on the web. That's too funny. Alright, I'm about to bring some more plant slurry over here. I see that now. Okay, so I have my task of, unfortunately, you can't add fertilizer after you've planted. Couldn't take him out too. But he's going to do them to draw hands. Come on, get back upstairs. Get back up there. And I'm hearing another one over there. I'm not sure why you're trying to get up there because there is no more plant slurry. You know what? Let me leave that open in case they decide some more decide to come in. And let's drop off that aphid. And we'll just let that spoil. Alright, there's still one squeaking around out there somewhere, but I'm going to leave him. And I'm going to take this plant lamp with me as I go back. I wish we could set up like a motions activated video recorder and catch these guys dying as they jump on this thing. I wonder how the spiders will react if I plant one of these like right where they nest. And I know it seems a little ridiculous, but I have a bunch of them over there that are really not being utilized. I only need a couple over there, if any at all. And rather than, since I already have some, just carry it over here. It's a little slow process, but taking the sites. And if anybody watches this and you can tell me why in the world these flowers never bloom again. I mean, petals will still drop, but they never get the additional flowers on there. Like when I first started playing, there was, I don't know, probably 3 on this one, and I could jump up there and just hit them and 3 petals would fall off each one. Do they ever respawn? Because I think this was the first one I ever did, and that was, I mean, literally probably 2 weeks ago, real time, not in game, real time, and it still hasn't respawned. Do they respawn? Hey, there's my screensaver. Finally. Sorry, my other computer is a Linux machine, and for the past 2 days, for whatever reason, the screensaver wasn't kicking in. I'm sure there's probably damage to those. Alright, this lamp is going to go down in the spider hole. In Spider Cave. And there's one back in place now. So I'm not ready to kill him yet. I'm going to wait for those mushrooms to grow. And I actually have a need to get up in there. or if I need to go see Burgle. So we're going to empty out our stuff. What do I got? What kind of stuff have I got? And the cookie bits. I need to make some more milkshake or smoothies. I need to move that right there. And I keep my smoothie machine hidden back here because, in case you don't know, if your ovens and your smoothie machine are within range of storage chests that have the supplies they need, you don't need to have the supplies in your backpack. Unfortunately, the looms and the grinders don't work that way. In order to operate those, you have to have the items in your pack. And I'll give you an example of that in a minute. Let's make a couple of smoothies here. Oh, I need to go back in the pond to get some more beefy. Some more mussel sprouts. I'm out of mussel sprouts, but I can still make some regular. I've got tons. I got like 29 or 39 grub goops. And I'm just going to go with Alright, so that gives me 7. Let's go ahead and make a stack. Alright, so there's 10. And I think that's all I can put in the stack. Alright, so we're going to head out. Hey buddy, how'd you get in here? Who let you in? You can hang out. I may need your meat later. Alright, so let's open up to 6 and fill this the rest of the way up. Replenish 7. Get us our own. Oh, look, that looks like a 2-drop super drop.
That tastes really good.
No, maybe not. I'm sure it didn't look like one, though, did it? Alright, and I've got some. Go ahead and heat that up. And let's make a quick save here, since I'm full of everything. And I know it's getting dark, but I think I'm going to dive down to the pond. What the hell is that? That's a bee. What are you doing up here? What are you trying to get at? You doing a little dancing, a little jig? What are you going after, I wonder? I have no nectar. I have pollen in here, but that's down on the bottom floor. What are you after in here? On this floor. There's nothing on this floor. Or are you just mad because this is in your way? I missed. Really? Really? Well, let's start off with poison first. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Oh my god, dude, are you serious right now? Huh. Oh, you bastard. I didn't really need your parts, but hey. Whatever. Where did that come from? What the hell? How did that get... Why did the bee drop bioluminescent goop? That was weird. That was very weird. We're gonna... Where'd those come from? Oh, part of my railing got damaged, apparently. What the hell did I skip on that time? There's nothing there. No. There's no railing got destroyed. Where did that come from? That don't make no sense. Okay, that's odd as hell. Bioluminescent goop appeared from nowhere. Bits and pieces of railing appeared from nowhere. Maybe it got destroyed from up top. No, yep, that railing there got destroyed. Okay, that makes a little more sense. So, and I need to dance a spray. Seems like there should be... I left that door wide open while I was on my spider hunt. There's the other spray. That still doesn't explain. That's way too much for having been destroyed. And there's some sap. Where did sap come from now? Those don't require sap. Weird. Weird. I just had a bee drop bioluminescent goop. That one stays here. That one's gotta go back to the food container. That is so weird. I thought maybe somehow they got into my bioluminescent goop, but that's not the case. And let's take a slow stroll up the stairs and see if anything else. I mean, I understand. Oh, let me grab my repair tool. Surprisingly, my spike strips don't need to be repaired. The ones I have out there on the power wall. Doesn't make any sense, man. I mean, how are they destroying stuff inside the building? This is way too much damage. I mean, these mushroom walls are supposed to be the sturdiest. But yet, and I get it, I mean, look, they destroyed shit all the way over here. Look at this. How is this possible when he only hit the outside of this wall? So what benefit are these mushroom walls then? mean, shit got destroyed that he never even touched. This is ridiculous amount of damage for 1B. Who only hit my outside wall twice. Are you kidding me with this shit? I mean, no. See, this ain't even right. He damaged shit that shouldn't... that he never even touched. I mean, I can understand if this wall were damaged and maybe some of these floor pieces. But we're talking about floor pieces. Okay, maybe this was during the attack. Because I was standing up here. But my god, this is ridiculous. All this damage from 1B attack. Jesus. I don't get this much damage when I pull him in from a distance with my bow. Oh my god. So much for the mushroom walls being stronger than stem or grass, right? This I would have gone through the same thing, and I have gone through the same thing when I had nothing in place but this grass section of the house, and I would attract bees from a range, from a distance. Oh, for fuck's sake, man! There's still something damaged up here. What the fuck now? God damn! Oh, you fucking kidding me! Look at this! Look at this crap, dude. Are you kidding me? Come on. Ridiculous. All that damage from 1B with mushroom walls and stem floors. I mean, I might as well just made everything out of grass at this point because it took just as much damage. Ridiculous. You know what? I'll put all that away later. It's past my bedtime.
No joke.
Alright, give me a sec here, guys. I'm not going anywhere. I just want to roll the smoke. That's just all that damage. Like I said, I might as well have just made everything out of grass. I mean, according to the developers, the mushroom walls are supposed to be much sturdier. But I didn't see any difference. And I have fought these up there before on that deck. That's why I call it my bee killing floor. Because there's always so many bees flying around that you really don't have to go and hunt them. You stand on that deck and tag them with your crossbow or whatever from a distance, and trust me, they're going to come after you. So yeah, I'm a little peeved at that amount of damage. Son of a bitch. Yeah, sometimes the glue don't stick on papers. All right. So anyway, yeah, I'm a little perturbed at that amount of damage from a simple bee attack. I get it; they do damage, you know, but they shouldn't do as much damage as what just occurred on baked mushroom bricks, as opposed to grass or weed stem. That's the kind of damage I would have expected to see on a grass floors. Um, while I'm taking a moment here, let me, yeah, okay. I just want to go check out my email I got a few minutes ago, because I'm expecting some correspondence from others. Okay. Alright, I'm back. And let me adjust my security camera monitor here. Alright. And I don't have any food in my bag. That is a ridiculous amount of damage. Let me just double check again before I take off. Nope. Let me turn off markers. I don't understand where the sap and everything came from. Alright, you know what? Hang on one sec. I got somebody at the door. I'll be right back. Hey Google. Hey Google. What's the forecast today?
In Charleston today, it'll be partly cloudy with a forecasted high of 85 and a low of 61. Right now, it's 85 degrees and partly cloudy.
Okay, I'm back. And so, oh, he's moonwalking too. So apparently, he's not going to kill himself. At least not yet. We'll see. See what tomorrow holds. And my spike strips out there are still in good shape. Surprisingly. Alright. The day is still young. Let's get out and get some water.
Feeling refreshed.
Not sure what you're doing, dude, but you ain't getting it. You ain't getting up there that way. Oh, okay, so I have nothing on the spit. So we'll eat some jerky and rehydrate. So we're going to switch armor. And that needs repaired. And in case we decide to pick up some more heal grass, we'll take the dagger with us. I don't expect to run into anything down in the pond lab because it's been cleared. But just in case. I'm going to switch out our primary weapon. And the bow is completely useless underwater. Something just died on my spike strip. Sounded like it. Maybe something attacked my spike strip. Yeah, something attacked my spike strip. There's a remnant of the bee attack, I believe. Alright, so we're going to head down to the pond lab. I came this way, someone take another peek in here. Still appears to be only one. They've definitely changed places. I don't know if it's due to the spike strips or the mushrooms. And just so you know, I have seen a wolf spider, not since I've tracked in. Look, there he is. And I'm not armored to take him on. Maybe I can peg him. Not with that, I'm not going to peg him. And we'll poison him for, it's pointless to poison him. I don't know how he got out there. I like how they try to hide behind things. Maybe that's the one that escaped. Or I suspect escaped. That looks like all the arrows. Yep, I got all 19 back. So we're going to head down to the pond lab. Maybe pick up a few. Algae on the way. And there's a diving bell spider. It's over this way. Oh, there's some raw science. Let's see what that fish is. I can't remember. Oh, it's over this way, I guess. I can never remember exactly where it's at, but I don't think I've discovered it. Yeah, it's right there. And I've already completed the pond lab as well. Get a boost from that underwater current. And if you completed the pond lab, then you can just go in. There. Right, or mushroom. Oh no, that's I know what that's at. But once you've completed the pond lab, you can just go in through this underwater door here. And I forget exactly which path I have to take to get to where I'm going. No, it's not this way. This way. This is where I want to be. Have I ever checked that other door? What's over here? Yeah, this is how I came in originally. Okay. But once you complete the pond lab, I don't know how long it takes them to respawn. But these do respawn. And these are, I don't recommend eating them by themselves, but they can be used as a base for your beefy smoothies. And did I miss one? I thought there should have been 30. Yep, I missed one. And there's that. That was my whole purpose. And I'm not sure why my scabby continues to... Oh, you know what? Where's the analyzer? Because typically... There you go. That's why my scabby was still showing. It's because if you don't use the analyzer in a research station, then your scabby will continue to notify you that there's a research station nearby. And And just because, let's go ahead and save it here as well. And getting back out of here is a little more difficult because you're swimming against the current. So it's definitely something you want to have a bell helmet for, and flippers. Because those little things right there are pushing against you. And I didn't bring my light, so hunting down sunken bone and koi scale are going to be a little more difficult. You know what? Let's go ahead and get this clay here too. I don't understand how it floats. And if you get low on air, there is an air bubble right here. That, for some reason, escaped me. Some of these plants also give off oxygen. And let's grab a little few of these wax while we're here as well. And always look out for spiders. I don't expect to find any wolf spiders, simply because I just killed one and their spawn point is enclosed. And as far as I know, that's the only spawn point for them. That one I just killed, I'm not sure exactly how he... Maybe he has multiple spawn points. But there could be orb weavers running around here too, because I've killed him. Look, there's an ant glitched into the wood. And you can also go up. This one I know it looks kind of steep, but if you catch the bark at just the right spots, you can climb up this way as well. And the mushrooms have grown back down there, so I can go harvest those. Okay. Oh, I hear ants dying on the spikes, either attacking it or dying on it. Alright. Excuse me while I go kill some ants. And I didn't change. Usually I would engage my javelin here for underwater battling. Not sure what he was attacking. But it appears that all my walls are still intact. That spike strip's good. That one has no additional damage on it. And he wasn't attacking that wall, so I'm not going to go chase him down. And I have 2 extra arrows that I'm going to stick over here. And that makes my smoothie base. And that's it. Let's go switch out armor. Next 4 up.
That tastes really good.
Okay, where are they? Here, Vance. There she is. Yeah, that was a miss. Swing and a miss. And I don't need any parts. Soldier ant parts, yes. Worker ants, no. Let me reassign my. And I'm just scoping for any errant wolf spiders. And there's another orb weaver walking around over there. Orb weavers usually only respawn about every 24 hours. And I just wanted to check and see if any damage was done to these. Okay, oh, you little bastard. And it's damaged my wall, you little. Oh, really? on, dude. Neener, neener, neener. Alright, so in case you just happen to catch that, anybody that may be watching, I was jumping backwards up onto this window ledge, and that's what was causing me to run off. Alright. I don't need ore weaver parts. I've got plenty of, they don't give poison glands, and I've got plenty of spider parts. See, no, they drop lead, that's it. So we'll just leave the body to float around there and there. Maybe it'll deter other would-be dude, really? And occasionally you'll get the odd grub. So we're going to head up to the kitchen area, and we're going to throw the grub on the spit, and we're going to jerky the weevil. And
Hydration is the key to performance.
that's done. We'll save that for breakfast. Let me take a look at my, go ahead and spend the rest of the evening here getting my, repairing my gear. And I realize it's not that damaged, but it's better to have it in tip-top shape rather than have it break on you at the most inopportune moment. I'm going to use up some of those bandages. I rarely use bandages. These smoothies do a much better job. And it should be getting close to that. We've got about 45 in-game minutes. So yeah, so everything you need is right here at the oak tree. I've got a few damaged planks here. I mean, look at this. Supporting 174. And that's includes the staircases going up as well as the walkway all the way over to the porch. So tomorrow I will make a new repair tool and trek down the path there and repair the ones that are damaged. So I don't lose that walkway and have to rebuild it. Eventually I'm going to switch, all of this is going to be switched to weed stem. And at some point, so I need 980 more raw science, and I can get my zip lines. But I think tomorrow, after I repair the walkway, because it's going to be on the way to kill the spiderlings, where I'm going to go to kill them.
Feeling a little low energy.
Alright,
Need to recharge.
leave that. And
Feeling refreshed.
we'll drink that. Go ahead out here and hit the dew catcher I've got over here, so we're completely full on water intake. And that's almost damaged. You know what? I don't think I can make another repair tool. Guess I can. Alright. We'll assign that to slot 7. Let's go ahead out here and repair that spike strip there. That's the only thing that needs. Oh, oh yeah, the wall needs to be repaired as well. Stupid ants. And that was probably from the spider attack, or the ladybug attack. And that should be it. Nope. Oh, we got spike strip damage up top. And we got another orb running around. Now how does it... Oh, okay, it's the first one. Poor little aphid. And I'm fairly certain that will be the end of that. So that's all I need. So that's the end of that. Let's drop these couple of things off here. Throw the aphid on the spit for later. Weevil done. Yep. Alright. So off we go to find some spiderlings. So we can get this. Save up some more raw science for the zip lines. I know there's a couple of planks up here that are damaged. Not sure why I can't see them yet. I mean, did I come through and fix them already? I don't think so. Maybe I was wrong. lie to myself and everybody else. Well, we're going to run the length of it anyway, just to double check. This is right where I thought the damage was. Simply because the bees kept hitting it. And I swear I saw, maybe it was a different runway. And yeah, the bees, if they fly into you while you're up here, they will knock you off. Right, I guess I was mistaken. Apparently there is nothing damaged other than the laws of physics. Because there is nothing supporting this walkway at the other end. And nothing. So we've got almost 180 planks just hanging in midair. Alright, and nothing damaged this way. Alright, so where is that dude's head? It's right over down this way. There it is. And that is where I'm going to go and tag my spiderlings. I don't think I can see them from up here. You know, you'd think with level 3 sharpshooter, let me make sure I've got that engaged. You would think with level 3 sharpshooter you'd be able to see greater distance. And I know there's spiderlings down there. Yep, I just saw one crawl behind the head. There he is. Well, I came over earlier and there was like 10 of them running around here. Quick save. And now there is a, or was, I don't know if there still is, a little spider that likes to patrol through here. What am I up too high? I can't see anything now. No lawn mites, no spiderlings. Seriously? See, when you're on a quest for these things, they're never where they usually are. Like I said, there's usually like 10 of them running around through here. Is that a tunnel? Okay, this looks like it might be the spawn point for something. I won't say what it actually looks like there, but well, like I said, when you're on a quest for them, you gotta go hunt them down. They're never where they are usually. Besides the, but then I've never had a quest for mites. Yeah, I came through here a couple of days ago, and there were at least 10 spiderlings running around here. So, and now I've seen one, and no wolf spider. How is that a threat? Okay, so we're gonna make another save here. And let's look elsewhere. Perhaps they just migrated. Seriously, this is ridiculous. Huh. Any other time you come around this head and there's spiderlings galore, as well as, like I said, that wolf spider. Come here, dude. I can always use my fuzz. Come on, man, this is ridiculous. And there's usually a bunch around. Oh, come on, dude. What am I hearing? Sounds like a spiderling. I don't think I actually saved that. Hello? Oh, I'm in combat. With what? I don't know. Spiderling. Hey, buddy? Where's your cousins? There's a hole I didn't know existed as well.
What do you think lives in that nasty hole?
And that's a first time I've ever heard that. And do I have? Yes, I do. It's much darker than I expected it to be. So we're going to arm ourselves with the torch.
And hoops! bringing the light.
What the hell just happened? Hello. There's some science. Alright. I think it's ridiculous that didn't even know this hole was here. Awesome. Alright, we're going to make a quick save here as well. I did not intend on this. Bombardier wheel parts, ladybug head.
Front door motion detected.
And there goes my housemate leaving. That fuzz, and that's it. Huh? Another ladybug head. And I guess that's all that's down here. Alright, so I will take back what I said earlier. About the Torch Plus. It does appear that it tends to last a little bit longer than the regular torch. Alright, we're going to make a save here as well. I just need 2 more spiderlings. And usually they're all over the place through here. I love this. This is Mushroom Alley through here. I didn't know any of this was underneath here. I've never gone underneath a climb. But now that I have, I know where to come and harvest mushroom bits. Spiderlings, hello. Alright. I do know another. How much space do I have in my pack? Should have put those repair tools away, but part of my task this day was to spiderlings. Well, I know where there's 2 more egg sacs over by the oak tree. I'm sure everybody knows or is familiar with that by now. Oh, that's an ant. Ridiculous. That big old hot dog would only give us 2. back to the house. Just heard the crow land on top of that laser thing. Where was that? Quick save. Oh, I see something moving off in the distance there. I've never been able to perform a perfect block. And here comes another one. You know what? How's that weapon working out for you? Do I have another one? No.
That tastes really good.
Alright. And once again, as I said before, let's head back to the house. Really? Oh, and it fell into the nasty water. Oh well, it's not like I don't have a canteen full of water. Glitching aphid. Alright. No spiders around, but we're going to fill that back up. Yeah, we know. We're going to take care of that right now. And let's head down and deposit our goods. First, let's get rid of those repair tools. I'm sure I'll need them again here momentarily. Oh, I should have dropped those spider parts. I don't need those. And Didn't really need any of that either, boys. Alright, I think I've got a good supply of mushrooms happening here. Okay, that is what time is it? It is 6:15. So I still have a little bit of time left. Let's take a peek in on our pals under the tree. Looks like there's just two still. They're just hanging out. So we'll leave them for the time being because I don't need to get over there. And we're going to go over here and see if we can't catch some spiderlings in these spider sacks. And I don't expect there to be any interference from wool weavers or wolf spiders. But just to be on the safe side, I'm going to make a save right here. And we're going to go ahead and check anyway where the spiders like to sleep when they are out in this area, but there's nothing there. So we are going to drop in on these little guys here. And there is my quest. Don't really need any ladybug heads, and that looks like all of the loot. So let's head back over to Castle Hoops. And actually, let's go in underneath. And I'm at 7220. So I need another 280 raw science. So that kind of sucks. But let's throw that in there. Those go there. That goes back here. And ladybugs are here. Alright. Make another quick little save. And it's time to wake these guys up because I need to get over to Burgle to get a couple more quests so I can get the zip lines. Alright, what do we got here? Let's stick with the we'll get their attention with that one. Really? See, they don't want to come over here now that I've put these spike strips. They don't want to come over here. Look, he'd rather go over there and attack that wall and try to get out. See, they know the spike strips are right there. Oh man, that was... There you go. Come on, buddy, you come over here too. Oh dude, I can't get out. And I died from poison. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I save every few seconds. And from this point on, I know that I will activate my Mithridism or whatever it's called. But for this time being, I'm going to take a break. I've been at this for a couple hours and my ass hurts. So I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, anybody that watched. If you watch it later, got any suggestions, ideas, thoughts, or comments, put them down below and give us a like if you like the video. This video is kind of boring, and I know it is, to sit and watch somebody else play, but it gives me something to do and allows me to talk and not look crazy while I'm playing. So